Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today we're gonna take a look at Magneticraft with a brief tutorial here on how to process oil. So let's get started here. First off, you're gonna need one of these pump jacks. Next thing, you need to find some oil. Now we'll get back to that in a little bit because it's not that simple. So we have 9 solar panels here powering a battery, just because, solar doesn't work too well at night. So that's why I do this. It's a nice and portable way that you can just leave unattended. I mean, you could go with a steam engine and put some fuel in and burn it, and whatever, but this is a nice hands-off kind of method. You don't need anything, you just put it down and done. We have a couple of oil drums here, as you can see. Some of them are filled, some of them are not. That one's actually full. That one's half full. There's about 2 drums here, give or take. So, one thing you need to know is that Magneticraft has its own oil. I have not tested if you can actually use Buildcraft oil or not, but what you're actually pumping up, as you can see if we click on this, in the bottom left corner it says crude oil. It's not oil. And I haven't tried if you can use oil as well, but what you do is you use this thing I have in my hand right now, the oil prospector, as you can see right here. You go to an oil source, and usually whenever there's an oil source at the surface, that also means there's one down below. As you can see here, found a drained oil source because I already have my mining rig over here. I do believe there's another, yes there is another one over here. Let's see if this one, actually has oil still. And there we go, found oil source. And if you look over here, no oil found. If you look over here, nothing found, and found an oil source. So usually underneath these things there's also an actual oil source. I'm going to assume that there's one over there as well. So there's a lot of oil here. So you place the pump jack over the oil source. So you first check with the prospector, is there oil? Then you click on it. And then you basically just pump it out. So you put in power and you pump out the oil. And I set up multiple drums here just to make it easier. So right now, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we drained this one, so it's empty. So let me set up over that hole over there and we'll be right back. As you can see, whenever you start getting stuff flying out of this thing, that means it's doing its work. That means it's actually starting to pump. And, well, not pump yet, it's sort of dreading down right now. And soon enough it will start to pump. So I usually build a little bit of a wall around here just so I can work safely at night. And don't have to worry about mobs killing me, but that's just me. Anyways, let's head over to the actual processing of the oil so you can see how that works. And here we are in my base with most of my Magneticraft machines. So, let's get started here. First you're going to need one of these, and I'll look at the block here. It's the oil distillery. We have power in it, nothing in, nothing out. Okay, so what you do is you pipe it into the back here. So let's put a block or a pipe over there. Then let's grab one of our barrels and let's put it on the side, and we'll wrench it. It will go in. Then you pump it out at the top. Let's take a look at the interface here. And you basically fill it with crude oil and you get hot crude out of it, which goes through the pipe into the back of the refinery here. And as you can see, the refinery is currently working and is creating these fluids out of it, which are currently going into these drums. And there we go. In the bottom left corner you can actually see it go up. So from the bottom here we have light oil, heavy oil, and natural gas at the top. That's the order they come out. And that's the whole process of processing oil. And you can then use these to create power and to create plastic in the polymerizer here, and do all kinds of other funky stuff. So that is Magneticraft and how to process oil. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.